Welcome to Extras, part of the Drag Me to the Movies podcast. My name is Joe.
And I'm Ned.
And in this episode, we're going to do something a little different. Ned has no idea what we're about to do.
I have no idea.
Decided to surprise him. I figured this might be something fun
Yeah,
that he would really enjoy. And I
not
think
be
I'll
nervous
enjoy as
about at
well.
all.
Yeah, don't be nervous. We just talked about Goodwill Hunting, getting out of our comfort zone, didn't we?
Sure. Yep.
So let's do that. So, Ned, I am sharing something to you in Discord. Would you please open it? In
Yes.
today's
Okay.
episode, we're going to do a Batman movie tier list. Ned,
Oh no.
we're going to talk all the Batman movies, the live action ones. Well, kind
Okay.
of live action,
Yeah.
action adjacent. Um, and so what I want to do is I want to go through each of them chronologically. And I want you to take into consideration the acting, the story, and anything else, like the enjoyability, I guess, overall, is what I
Okay.
want you to take
Right.
into
Yeah.
consideration. And we're going to rate these films through S tier down to D. Now, I'm going to leave this up to you. Do you want this to be your tier list, or do you want it to be an average between your and my expectations or thoughts? So, like, let's say for original Batman, you say it's A tier and I say it's S tier, or let's say you say it's B tier and I say it's S tier. Do we put it a day, or would you prefer me to put it towards what you think? I'm good either
I could
way.
go either way as well. Since you surprised me, I'm kind of leaning towards it being mine.
Okay. All right. I like it. Okay, Ned. Are you ready?
Not really. This is a hard hitting subject for me because I'm a huge Batman fan, and
I
to
know.
compare them, it's like comparing my children. It's
I know. And we talk all the time about who's the best Batman. And so I figured what better way to do it than to put them on a tier list. No,
all
Ned.
right.
Let's
Yes.
start
Yes.
with Batman 1966. Adam West starring in it. Cesar Romero, Burt Ward, Lee Merriweather. This film basically tackles Batman punching a shark.
Mm,
Batman Batman tries to get rid of a bomb and has a hell of a time doing it.
mm-hmm.
Batman dates Catwoman. Batman fights the Joker, the Penguin, and the Riddler. That's
Mm-hmm.
about as much as I'm going to get into this.
So
So
this
Ned,
is purely the movie alone, no factoring into the TV
not the show.
series.
This is just this is just the movie based on the TV series.
Oh gosh.
Where does it
As a
go, Ned? Where does
kid,
it go?
I really did enjoy this movie. Um, it's been a minute since I've revisited it. But I'm kind of leaning towards a B for this one.
B tier?
Yeah,
Okay. So if I was involved, I would have put this in S tier because I think it is ridiculous and I love it.
it is
But
ridiculous. Yeah,
I see exactly where you're going with B tier. So
yeah,
I'm right there with
yeah.
you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel after that first one? Doing okay?
I'm feeling all right. Now, once they're set, are they set? Can I make adjustments later?
No, we can make adjustments.
Okay.
So we'll do them all and then we'll look at it.
Okay.
Or if you decide at the time and you're like, oh, this is going here, I don't know about that, or I might even challenge you on them, and we can rearrange if we need to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So next up, we have Batman 1989, starring Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger. Is it Basinger or Bassinger?
Basinger.
Which is it?
That's what
Basinger?
I
Okay.
typically say. Doing.
None of what I said.
Yeah.
All right. So this film talks about the origin story of the Joker. The Joker begins terrorizing Gotham by lacing various hygiene products with Smilex, a deadly chemical that causes victims to die laughing. Joker soon becomes obsessed with Vicky and lures her to the Flugelheim Museum, which his henchmen vandalize. Batman rescues Vicky, takes her to the Batcave, and provides her with all his research of Smilex, which allows Gotham's residents to escape the toxin.
Hmm.
Whew, that is the synopsis.
Yep.
Where do you put Batman, Ned?
Batman 1989 has probably had one of the biggest impacts on me. And honestly, the world is a cultural thing. You got Tim Burton, you got Best Batman Michael Keaton in there, you got Jack Nicholson as the Joker. I really personally, I have to put this at S tier.
Okay.
Does it have problems? Sure, but there are plenty of things external to the movie and its impacts elsewhere that I feel like it has to be S
Mm,
tier for me.
yeah. No, I'm with you. I think I would put either A, like top of A or lower of S.
Yeah,
But I'm
that
right there with you.
I was questioning A, but like you have the Batmobile that they designed for this movie, and it's so fucking
It's
cool.
so badass.
Yeah,
It's iconic. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Okay. How we feeling, Ed? We're 2 down.
I'm feeling good. I'm curious how this will settle. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
All right. Good. Okay. Batman Returns, 1992, starring Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken. Batman fights the Penguin and encounters Catwoman. The Penguin aims to steal Gotham's electricity.
Hmm.
That's some of these synopsis I was finding online were getting like long-winded and like nuances. So
Yeah,
I shortened some of them. So
that's fair.
um all right, so Batman Returns 92, Ned. How are you feeling about that one?
Um, right now, I'm kind of between S tier and A tier.
Okay.
I like the bat suit design. Like like how they changed the emblem to be more of the
Mhm.
iconic bat symbol. Doesn't have the little tail thing coming off the bat as bad with little whatever flailing things it had on it. The penguin, Dane DeVito as the penguin was top notch. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman is top notch. The more and more I talk about this one, I have to say A tier.
A tier?
Nope,
Okay.
S. I'm going S.
S?
S. We're
Okay.
going S.
All right, so I agree with you on S tier. So now I'm gonna make you a little bit more uncomfortable. You ready?
Okay. All right.
Which one's better, Ned? Batman or Batman Returns?
Batman.
Okay. So we'll keep it the way it lies.
Yep.
Okay. All right, taking a deep breath. You good?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Ned, then let's go into Batman Forever, 1995, featuring Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey, Nicole Kidman, and Chris O'Donnell.
Mm-hmm.
Batman and Robin face Two-Face and the Joker is how I wrote this one up. Uh, yeah, Batman Forever. How do you feel about this one?
Growing up, if you asked, you know, 1997 Ned, this
Mhm.
movie was top notch, all the way S tier. In hindsight, many years later, and factoring in all the different things, like this is the one I had the Trapper Keeper for. This is the one I had like all the things. But looking back at it, Joel Schumacher and what he went for with it, like I love some of Joel Schumacher's movies, but what he did with Batman, I don't necessarily remember it as being as great. So this one, I'm going with an A tier. I
A
find
tier?
it to be better than Batman 66, but it's definitely not S tier quality for me. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I I feel like I'm there with you. The neon, I don't know how to even explain it. Like the gangs of Gotham City being more of like techno neon,
Hmm.
wearing type people, I think didn't feel right to me.
Right.
But
Which
I feel
works for
like Jim
Batman
Carrey as the
Beyond, but not
Riddler.
here. Right.
Right. Right. And I feel like Jim Carrey's Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face are fantastically cast.
Yeah.
But I feel like the environment they're put in
It's
just
just
slights it out of
such
A or out of
a
S.
departure from what Tim Burton brought and
Mm.
that dark, grimacing noir feel that Batman
Right.
and Batman Returns had. Yeah.
Yep.
And
No, I would
not to
agree.
say like Jim Carrey as the Riddler, that's really what made it for me. Like Val Kilmer's Batman, he was good. Um, I don't love the introduction of Robin per se.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, those are some of the things that kind of help it and hurt it at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And that's also a fair assessment of the use of Robin down the road too, right?
Hmm.
Which we'll get into.
Right.
All right, Ned. Batman and Robin, 1997, featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Uma Thurman, and Alicia Silverstone. Batman and Robin face a new villain, Mr. Freeze, who has left a string of diamond thefts in his wake. This movie also includes Bane, Poison Ivy, and Batgirl.
Hmm.
That's my synopsis. So, how are we feeling about Batman and Robin?
Oh God.
Do you
Um.
maybe need to chill out a little?
Hmm. Yeah. I'm
That
gonna.
you don't feel bad about whatever you're gonna do, because I'm probably
Well,
there with you.
I'm down at least at a C, if not a
Mhm.
D with it.
Yeah, that's I'm there with you.
It's kind of like, I guess, the I love it, but I also kind of hate some of the things about it. Like,
Right.
oh gosh,
I
just
love the silliness of it, but
yeah,
I don't
it's
love
way
the
too
direction.
campy for what I wanted out of it. Um, Not to say, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Victor Freeze wasn't fun. It just they went for it. What they went for, I didn't love. So
Yeah, to me, it almost felt like it was the bastard child of the '66 Batman, Batman
mhm,
Forever,
right.
and the '89 Batman. Like they tried to combine a little bit of everything, and
Right.
it didn't work too well. So, what are you thinking? A C or a D?
I'm gonna go. Hmm. Like, would
Don't
you
worry,
say D
we can
is
always look
like
at it later.
it should be like abolished from history, or
No,
what?
no, no, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't say. I'd say D is the lowest on this ranking. So if you want D to be abolished from history, then I would say put Batman at C, Batman and Robin at C. But if you don't think it is,
Yeah,
because I know where you're going for later down the list, uh, potentially. So it's up to you. It's however you want to handle this. This is your tier list.
I don't know if I can really put any Batman movie at a D. I'm gonna go C.
You're
Let's
gonna go C.
put it at
Okay.
C,
Yeah, well,
and
we'll see
then
if it settles there.
we'll see how things settle out. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Ned, now we are at Batman Begins in 2005, featuring Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Liam Neeson, Katie Holmes, Gary Oldman, and Cillian Murphy, however you say his name.
Killian,
Yeah, this is a Batman origin story where he fights Ra's al Ghul and the Scarecrow,
Raish.
Ra's al Ghul. Is that how they say it in the Batman animated
It's
series?
it
'Cause
bounces
I
back
remember
and
it
forth.
saying
The
Ra's.
animated, like, it depends on the source material, but
Okay.
typically the people who created them go with Raish.
Okay. I'm gonna lean on your expertise on this because you are the Batman man.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna I want to say something, but I'm not gonna lead you. So how do you feel about Batman Begins?
Um, I'm going S tier. The reason,
Okay.
it is a great reintroduction to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Nolan obviously killed it.
Mm-hmm.
The story, like, I remember, like, I typically revisit this one every, year or two, and I love the horror tones to it, especially with the Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
I felt they did a good job of bringing the Scarecrow into this type of environment without making him too funny, and not taken
Right.
seriously. The use of Ra's al Ghul, I thought, worked. Obviously, he's not my favorite villain, but it's an option, and I felt that it played in well. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like
for
they
all
did a
those
good job.
reasons, yeah,
I, I feel like they did a good job with Ra's al Ghul as well because he's in. If I remember correctly from the animated series, he's a bit of a like magic wielder, right?
yeah, he's known as the demon, and he has the Lazarus pit and all those things that keeps him alive, and he has that kind of mystical aesthetic to him.
Right, and they don't really present him that way in this film,
No,
from what I remember.
nope,
So
it's definitely a
I
more
like that it was more
grounded
of a practical.
approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I'm right there with you. Okay, so we now have 3 Batman films up in the
Hmm.
S tier. Do you wanna look at what order they should be in now, or do you wanna wait till the end?
Let's do it as we go.
Okay. Alright, so where do you think
I
Batman Begins goes in that on that line?
Oh, it's painful. It's painful. I'm gonna slide it over in front of Batman Returns.
Okay, so this is the correct order?
Yep.
Okay, for our listeners, we now have Batman 89, Batman Begins, and then Batman Returns in that order in the S tier line.
Yep.
Okay. And this is perfect time to say if you're not watching us on YouTube, this would be the perfect time to do so.
Hmm.
As
Hmm.
we're hopefully going to have this up on YouTube for you to watch as we sort through this.
Indeed.
Okay. All right. The Dark Knight 2008, featuring Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Heath Ledger, Gary Oldman, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Batman fights the Joker and Two-Face as Joker terrorizes Gotham. Let's talk about The Dark Knight, Ned.
It first slot S tier.
I was gonna say I got you. It's right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
This movie, I love it on so many levels. Again, Nolan, just between him and his brother's writing, they nailed this movie. And like it's one of those movies that I feel like if you were to take Batman and Joker out of it, it's still a good movie. I like what they did with it. Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker. I always have been under the mental state of give someone a chance to see if they can prove themselves, and
Hmm.
he did that in spades.
Oh, certainly.
He was amazing. I'm so sad that he was lost.
Yeah.
I mean, oh gosh, there's just so many good things about this movie. And I got this is the first movie I saw in IMAX. My roommate at the time had got me a ticket for my birthday to go see it.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, it it's one I have to watch at least once a year, if not more often.
Very cool. When I was making this list, I realized that I haven't seen any of the Dark Knight films um, in probably 10 years. So I'm overdue and I'll probably break them out
What?
this weekend. Yeah, it's
Oh,
been long
damn.
overdue.
Oh, I remember all the scenes, like the opening scene where you have the Joker mask gang robbing the bank.
Hmm.
Oh,
Him
just
shooting the guy.
well,
Yeah,
even the thud of him just shooting the zip line out of the window, like, oh,
right. Yep.
oh, so good.
Agreed. Okay. All right, let's round out the Dark Knight trilogy here. We have The
Hmm.
Dark Knight Rises from 2012, featuring Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Gary Oldman, Anne Hathaway, and Tom Hardy. Batman fights Bane. Bane breaks Batman's back. Bane cuts off Gotham from the outside world.
Yeah. This one, I don't think I could put it in S tier. Um, Now again, yes, it's Nolan. It's all the good things. There's a lot of good things in this. I felt like this one started to lose itself and derail slightly. Like I think it got
Mhm.
there, but there's definitely some shakiness along the way with this one. Um,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
don't love the direction they went with Bane for his voice.
Mhm.
Um, I kind of wish they did something different there. Like I was fine with him being the size that he was and how he looked, but I just felt like something with the voice didn't work for me. Um, Now I could probably go back to Batman Begins, and Christian Bale's voice isn't necessarily the greatest interpretation of it, but you know,
Right.
it is what it is. Um, Talia al
Mm.
Ghul, I thought that was okay. Kind of a little unnecessary. I do love the idea of the pit and him climbing up out of that and kind of being reborn. Like it has a
Mhm.
lot of things that it pulls from the comics and stuff that I like, but ultimately there was just some things that I was like, come on, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character kind of having the name Robin as a hint to him taking over the mantle, and it's just
Right.
some of the stuff like that. I was like, you could have done without that.
Yeah.
So
I also feel like it was a product of the prior film's success as well, right? Like
yeah,
I think
I
when
do
you
feel like
peak
that
with The Dark Knight,
had a part.
like it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to, come up after that. So,
yeah.
um, okay, all that said, Ned, where would you put it?
Well, I mean, there's Anne Hathaway's performance is great too. I
Oh, okay.
kind of I think I'm going A, and
Okay, now
it's
where?
in front of Forever.
Okay. I don't agree with you on that, but
Okay,
I will take it. I'll take this is yours.
right.
So, okay. All
Well,
right.
I mean, speak at it if you want.
If you want to,
I mean, I'm fine for you. You've been chiming in on your thoughts. Well, I don't see why you couldn't hear.
okay. I mean, so I feel like Bane's performance or Tom Hardy's performance of Bane is forgettable in this, other than how silly the voice is. You know what I mean? I feel like um with Batman Forever, there's more iconic characterization in that film, right? Like I think Jim Carrey did like a standout job as the Riddler. I think Tommy Lee Jones did a great job as Two-Face.
Yeah,
You know,
he did
no,
Two
you don't think
Face.
so?
I never loved his performance. Like I understand what he was going for, but I don't know. I felt like he was trying to match Jim Carrey's flamboyance a little bit more.
Okay.
And like Harvey Dent doesn't need to be that. Like there was
Yeah,
parts
that's
where
fair.
his flamboyance as Riddler and Two Face's seriousness that worked, but there was just like him bouncing back and forth between the two personalities that lost me a little bit. Like
Okay.
instead of it just being, Harvey Dent, where he's typically, a DA agent or DA, and
Yeah,
he
right.
ends up being serious. Like that's that persona to
Mhm.
his, duality where he has this kind of, it's meant to be more angry to me than wild and wacky. Like it just, he went
Yeah.
too far with it for me.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think where you and I differ is that you're going more true to the comic. And I'm going off of fun of the ride. I
Yeah.
think is where
Yeah.
our
That's fair.
our disagreement is.
Yeah.
So okay, all right, yeah, I don't disagree with you. Like I said, I understand where you're coming from, but
Hmm.
yeah, if I was on here, it would have been flipped. So okay, all right, Ned, that was the most you talked so far. How are you feeling? Feeling
I'm
drained? You
good.
still got it? You still got enough in the
I'm
tank?
still, I'm still good.
All
There's
right,
there's a few on
let's
here that I'm debating still, but
let's make it a little easy for you. All right.
okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Batman versus Superman 2016, featuring Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Jesse Eisenberg. Batman sees Superman as a threat as he destroys part of Gotham. Batman and Superman realize they both have a mother named Martha.
Hmm.
That was that's my recap because that's what that
Hmm.
movie was.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Batman v Superman?
For me, I think it's a B.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, you
Wow.
don't understand from a Batman comic reader, uh, one of the like drawing inspirations for this is the Dark Knight Returns, very popular Frank Miller story for Batman, where he does end up having to fight Superman, and we got that here. Um, Now, it has been a minute since I've watched this, but I still remember it very fondly. Um, Obviously, there are some problems with it. There are some
Mhm.
corniness things on the Marthas, like you mentioned. That was definitely like I was like, okay, that's not necessarily going to win someone over, but they delivered on a very badass Batmobile. They delivered on a Batman's costume that looked like it was ripped from the comics. The warehouse fight scene that has Batman in it is amazing. Just I think there's a lot of good things in here, even though it has its flaws, which is in line with what I was saying about Batman 66.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
that's why I put it at B.
Okay. I can see where you're going
And Henry
or how you
Cavill
got
as
there.
Superman's great. And you also have Wonder Woman. So
Yeah, I mean, mhm. So I think after seeing the new Superman, I don't think Henry Cavill was that great of a Superman, um, in
he
comparison.
was an
I maybe
interpretation
that's
of
the
it.
hot take.
I
Yeah,
mean, I agree on some levels. He was a more down in the dump Superman compared to James
he was an all
Gunn's.
business Superman. Yeah,
Yeah,
which I guess in hindsight fits the narrative of that episode of the DCU.
right,
So
right.
I get it. Yeah, I'm not saying he's terrible by any means. But I think
Yeah.
comparatively to the new Superman, I prefer the new one.
I
But
don't know. I
okay.
thought Ben Affleck was a great Batman. So yeah,
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good. I mean, I would like to see more of him, outside of, I think, what he was in,
yeah.
like, given a better chance, but, um, okay. Alright, so is it behind, Batman 66 or in front of 66?
Um, I think I would put it in front of it.
Okay,
Just out of
okay.
curiosity, where would you put it?
Me, I'd have put it in C tier ahead of,
Okay,
the Batman re what is that? Which one's that?
that one is Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, yeah, I would have put it in front of Batman and Robin.
Okay,
Yeah, I probably would have put Batman and Robin down on D tier myself.
right. Yeah,
But
I don't know. I also am a huge Zack Snyder fan. As far as what he does visually with movies is astounding.
Mhm,
Um, so that's another thing that kind of feeds into that.
okay. All right. So, Ned, I'm gonna leave this next one up to you for interpretation because I
And
debated on
that's
putting two separate entries here
yes, yep,
for it. So I'm gonna let you choose the entry. And then we'll go off of that, okay?
yeah.
So this is the Justice League 2017, starring Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Jason Momoa and Ray Fisher. The story is basically Steppenwolf attempts to retrieve the Mother Box, which was reactivated after the death of Superman, in an attempt to form the Unity, which is going to be used to terraform Earth into a copy of Steppenwolf's homeworld.
Yeah. So I have a feeling what you're leaving open to interpretation is it the Snyder Whedon cut or just the Snyder cut?
Right.
Gosh. To truly judge it, I have to go with what was originally released in theaters. Which with that, I think I have to put it down. Gosh, this is tough. There are fun parts to it, but in general, it's a mess. It's a big old mess. I think this
Mm,
is my D tier.
yeah, I agree. I
Um,
agree with
Now
you.
if it was a Snyder cut, I would probably have that up around B tier.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But
I would
yeah,
agree.
the Whedon and what he came in and did to this movie and trying to make it more lighthearted. I have a feeling, obviously that's more his style. He was also probably influenced by producers. But that movie struggled. I'm glad we got to see the Snyder Cut, and if you haven't seen the Snyder Cut version, I do encourage you to check that out. It's a much better version of the movie.
Yeah. Agreed.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's where I settle.
All right. So this one I'm ashamed to say that I have not seen. And I'm hoping that you have.
I have
So, all right, this is Lego Batman from 2017, featuring Will Arnett, Zach Galifianakis, Michael Cera, Rosario Dawson, and Ralph Fiennes? I don't know how you say that one.
Denise. I
Uh, the synopsis is Batman foils the Joker and hurts his feelings. Barbara Gordon replaces her father as commissioner and doesn't believe that the police need Batman anymore. The Joker turns him and his cronies in so that Batman is no longer needed. That's about as far as I got because it was a real in-depth synopsis that I
hmm
was reading. So, all right, where would you put the Lego Batman movie?
Um, hmm. This one's fun. I don't think I can put it up on like A or S. I think I put it at the first slot in B.
Oh, interesting. It beats out Batman v Superman.
I think so. Um,
Okay.
it's just a fun kids movie, like, and I think Will Arnett did a good job, kind of voicing Batman and acting and the way things played out. I thought was good. Michael Cera's Robin was pretty much exactly what he was expected to be, as far
Mhm.
as what they were going for. Um, yeah, I mean, if you like the Lego movie, I think you would like Lego Batman. Um,
Okay.
so, have you seen the
I
Lego
did like
movie?
the Lego movie. I have, yeah,
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe we'll have to visit
but
that one on the podcast then.
okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Ned.
Oh,
The final film. We've made it.
ugh.
We have The Batman 2022, featuring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Peter Sarsgaard, Andy Serkis, and Colin Farrell. On Halloween, Gotham City Mayor Don Mitchell Jr. is murdered by a mass serial killer, the Riddler. Reclusive billionaire Bruce Wayne, who has operated for 2 years as a vigilante Batman, investigates the murder alongside Lieutenant Jim Gordon, much to the disdain of the Gotham City Police Department. There's also, I'm just going to stop it there, but there's also the Penguin, who's not yet the Penguin at this point, and Catwoman, who shows herself as an early Catwoman and kind of teams up with Batman, from what I remember.
Mhm.
So based on that, Ned, how are you feeling
Oh gosh,
about
this one is
Batman?
this is one that I have debated in my mind and never settled, and you're forcing me to settle today.
Good.
Um, First off, I love what they did with this movie. It
Mm,
has kind of the groundedness that Nolan's franchise had, but
yeah.
there's a sense that it could include some whimsical things and supernatural things, which is why there's a Clayface series coming that I'm really hoping they go the direction I want them to go. um, I could see this movie, like, this is one I go back and forth on whether it's better than The Dark Knight. You ask me different days, I might answer it differently, because such there's so many good things. Like the Batmobile in
Yeah.
this is awesome. I love there's kind of like the you know
It's just a
oh
badass like charger,
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, Ned, the reason I like this film, I mean, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to put it for
hmm
myself, but this is almost like practical Batman. Like this is to me Batman happening in our world,
Mhm.
and it's plausible. I feel like you really get that in this film. Um, so yeah,
But I
I
get the
I
same
really
type of
really
thing
really
from
like this one.
Nolan's Dark Knight too. I
Yeah,
feel like that's
yeah,
grounded and possible.
it is, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They both are there. So
Like I guess uh there I have to okay, I think I know where I'm going with it.
okay, let's start with the
There
letter. What letter is it going
oh, it's
first?
definitely an S tier.
Okay, all right. So
Um
I'm gonna put it up there, and
okay.
then we're gonna talk through where it goes.
So for me, there obviously with Batman, there's the Bruce Wayne persona, the Batman persona. Realistically, the real person is Batman, and Bruce Wayne is the facade. The way they handle Bruce Wayne with Christian Bale's, I appreciate it. He is playing it up. He's swimming in the restaurant pool with two women. Um,
Hmm.
the Batman, like, he's kind of just a sad person, which, granted, it's much earlier in the career for him. So
Right.
he's still potentially in mourning and stuff like that. But he's definitely more emo. You have the Batman persona where I feel, regardless of what they did with the Batman voice, Christian Bale's Batman was solid. I think I may like Robert Pattinson's Batman persona better. Like I flip back and forth on a lot of different things here, just to give you a heads up, because Nolan's Batmobile, like in the Dark Knight, how it turns into the fucking Bat Cycle. I,
Hmm. The Tumblr.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, I loved that. Like the
Hmm.
creativeness behind that, like it blew me away when I saw it in theaters because the entire time leading into that, I was like, oh, the Bat Cycle is going to need an appearance. Okay, whatever. The fact that it was part of the freaking Tumblr, I'm like, damn.
Right.
Oh God.
But the other side of that, Ned, is in the Batman, right? With that muscle car that he has,
Mm-hmm.
he uses that thing as a weapon.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. No,
Like the
I'm
raw horsepower. No, no, I'm just putting out there, like,
mm-hmm.
if we're going toe to toe in Batmobiles, like,
Yeah. No.
sure, it's not as technologically advanced, but it's hella badass.
Yeah, and he
Uh,
also has a motorcycle he rides around on too. Um,
right.
not integrated though. The I guess they both do detective work, but not in the same way. Where Christian Bale, he does the thing with the ballistics test to match the bullet, and there's some unbelievable things there. There's the Batman where he does like the trying to hunt down things and solve the riddles, and some of the riddles and the way they go about being solved, I I don't love that aspect of the Batman. Like yes,
Yeah.
Batman taking a fingerprint off a bullet that's been shot through a brick to reverse engineer that. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. But the fact that he didn't see the Rata Alata whatever as a bat with wings or a rat with wings as bat, like I just how do you miss that? Like that one's a little bit too obvious to me.
Mm.
Um,
Right.
but there's so many other good things about the Batman. I feel Zoe Kravitz was a great Catwoman. You have Jeffrey Wright as Gordon, and I thought he did a great job. Colin Farrell as Penguin was awesome. Paul Dano as the Riddler was awesome. John Turturro, and even like I give like just comparing Alfreds. You have Andy Serkis. He did an amazing job, but Michael
Hmm.
Caine killed it.
Right.
Which I think this is where I settle. I am moving the Batman to the second slot in S tier.
Okay. I agree with your decision, Ned. I
It's
agree.
it's tough. It's very tough for me, but there's more things I can pick at for the
Mm.
Batman that puts it just behind the Dark Knight for me.
Yeah. I feel like Michael Caine and Ledger edge it out for me.
Hmm.
Personally. I feel like their performances were standout
Right.
and iconic. So very cool. Okay. So for our listeners, I'm gonna go ahead down the list here. And then Ned, I'll give you the chance to change them, okay?
Okay.
So we have The Dark Knight in the first spot in S tier. We have the Batman in second. We have Batman 89 in third. We have Batman Begins in fourth. And we have what's that one
Batman
called?
Returns.
That is Batman Returns from 92. And that's our S tier. A tier, we have The Dark Knight Rises, and then we have Batman Returns. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not
No,
Batman Returns.
that's Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. Thank you. I'm getting them all mixed up. In B tier, we have the Batman Lego movie or Lego Batman movie. In first, we have Batman v Superman second, and then the 66 Batman in third in the B tier. C tier, we have Batman and Robin. And then in D tier, we have the Justice League. Ned, are you pretty happy with this list, or is there anything you want to change?
Now, just remember that Justice League is the Whedon Snyder one,
Right.
not just the
Right.
Snyder one.
The original theatrical release.
Right. I think I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I think I am. I mean, you do have me questioning the Lego Batman movie.
I have you questioning it?
Yeah, you have me
I didn't say
it's
anything.
been you did. You questioned mainly because you hadn't seen it. It beats Batman v Superman. Like those are the ones that I'm kind of questioning. Do they swap? I think I'm gonna leave it, but yeah, yep, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. The only thing I would have changed, Ned, on this list is the Batman 66. I would have put up in the A tier
Okay, we're at
before Batman Rises. I would have put
gotcha.
it at the front of A.
The Dark
Otherwise
Knight Rises.
I'm right there. Yeah, Dark
Okay,
Knight Rises. Otherwise I'm in lockstep with you and your decisions.
okay,
I think you did a good
awesome.
job.
Thank you.
So
This was
yeah,
fun.
so I was gonna ask, did you like it? Because I know you were a little edgy earlier, like, oh man, what are we doing? Can you give me a hint?
Yeah, yeah.
So no, I had fun. I had fun listening to you passionately talk about each of these because I know you're such a Batman fan.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll do a tier list for me for Anchorman. Get it? 'Cause there's two of them. Uh, but no, I hope you enjoyed it,
I
and
did.
to our viewers and listeners, I hope you guys like this. Let us know if you want to see more of this, or if you thought, stay in your lane, drag me to the movies, you know. But I had fun putting this together. I had fun doing this with you in the episode, and yeah, let us know on our socials on Facebook or Threads at to the movies pod, or no, hold on, drag me. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, on Facebook or Threads at the movies pod, right? Or to the movies pod. It's to the movies pod. Oh
That's
my god,
at
Ned.
the
I haven't done
movies
this.
pod.
YouTube is at the movies pod, right? Or no.
No, at to the
YouTube is
movies
at
pod.
okay. And then YouTube is the
At
movies
the
pod.
movies pod.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, I haven't done this in a while, guys. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
gonna have to
it
take
gets. I
notes.
can see how it gets confusing. You know, the throwing that at
It
symbol in
does.
there.
Yeah, we wanted it to be the same. Just somebody sat on that forever ago on YouTube, so
Yeah.
we weren't able to get it. But yeah, let us know. And again, listeners, if you haven't watched this, go back and go to our YouTube and check it out, because I'm sure Ned will figure this out and get it out there so you can watch along.
Yep.
But yeah, Ned, thanks for helping me put Batman in the proper tier list.
Thanks for helping me or forcing me to finally make a call on the Dark Knight versus the Batman.
You're welcome, Ned. I'll do something else again to you later.
Oh no.
Hooray!
That's a threat.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.